Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm in the F-16 Viper. As you can see, we are in a South Korean Viper. And we're going to be taking on a Chinese J-11 Flanker L, would be the NATO designation for that. And with all the updates that ED's been doing to the F-16, I thought it would be interesting. Into the merge here, we established some turning room on that flanker. He didn't see us. We merged going into the vertical now, and he's coming with us. And look at these visuals, by the way. Unbelievable clouds. Absolutely stunning. We're going to climb over his nose. He just took a shot at me there because he beat me in the one circle as expected. Are the clouds not just absolutely stunning, man? You know, sometimes it hits you a little bit differently when you can see them off in the distance like that. So obviously we are in an F-16. We're obviously going to want to do a two-circle. For anybody new to that concept, a two-circle is a nose-to-tail fight. It's what's going on here. You see his nose to my tail, my nose to his tail. And that two-circle fight is going to be a rate fight. You see him just cash in some energy there to point his nose at me, took a shot and missed. That's why you see now massive nose dump there. He really lost some altitude because he had to regain that energy he cashed in to take a shot at me. The two-circle fight is not where he wants to be. You see him constantly shooting, going short. He keeps cashing in energy, bringing his nose up and taking a shot at me. He really cannot be doing this. Only pull your bandit into the HUD if you know you can kill him. Otherwise you're just wasting precious energy, and that's kind of what he's doing here. And as you can see, I'm kind of outrating him. I've done this myself when you think you can pull the bandit into the HUD and kill him, and you do and you miss, and you do it again and you miss, and again and you miss. You know, at a certain point you just gotta stop doing that. And you gotta take more, you know, sure shots, if you will. Shots that you're absolutely certain can kill the bandit. You see that lead here, we have to jink a little there. He is inside the turn circle, but he can't stay there forever. That's the thing, you know. And if this was a Fox 2 fight, we'd obviously be fighting this a little bit differently, because this would not work in a Fox 2 fight. He would definitely just kill me. And you see, those rounds came a lot closer than I thought they would. And we just did a kill compilation, so I don't want to add more to the next one here today. And you see he's slow now. And he's slow because he's constantly cashed in that energy. I'm too fast. Look at me. I'm 540 knots. That's way too fast in a Viper. So I'm just going to pull the throttle. Be careful of that flanker nose. Yeah, look at him. He pulled a Cobra there to take a shot. And as we talked about, when you pull the Cobra, if you don't kill the bandit or you don't force an overshoot, which is again unlikely, you will die. And that's what happened here. This flanker just pulled a Cobra, take a shot at me. Now he's slow, and now I'm going to pull him into the HUD. Come on, splash one flanker. He tried to do a Cobra to get out of that. Did you see that? He was just starting a Cobra when he died. Alright, so as long as we can keep him in the 2 circle, there shouldn't be any problems really for me. It's a matter of being lured into a 1 circle or allowing him to neutralize into a 1 circle, which is going to be problematic for me. So usually, whether you 1 circle or 2 circle fight your bandit is really dependent on your bandit's capabilities, right? The Hornet, for example, is really good in the 1 circle, but if it's fighting a Mirage, it may opt for the 2 circle. The F-16 is one of those aircraft that predominantly is going to stay in a 2 circle fight because it's such a dominant rate fighter, right? There are few things in the world that can rate better than an F-16. And ED has been working on the flight model of the F-16. There's definitely some improvements that we've seen in the past. The flight model is better. The aircraft still needs a lot of work. Let me just not hit the ground here. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. The aircraft still needs the ability to pull a little bit more G's, in my opinion, and also the pitch rate. The pitch rate of the F-16 remains subpar. It can be a lot more deadly if you can snap a bandit into your HUD the way the F-16 does in real life. So imagine being the fastest rate fighter and also being able to snap the bandit into the HUD and take a shot at them. I mean, it's tremendously difficult to dogfight the F-16 in real life. It's a fantastic dogfighter. It literally was designed to be a fantastic rate fighter, or dogfighter technically, but you know, a rate fighter by extension. Which is kind of what this flanker is learning right now. He's being outrated on the deck here. We'll see if he manages to jink this shot. Nice. He sees that nose coming. Nice, nice, nice. He saw that coming and he got out of plane. So that was really nice. Most people would try to tighten down in that situation, which would just get you killed, because you would just tighten down into my rounds. So he did a really nice job getting out of plane, so I couldn't do anything. Now he did attempt to neutralize there into a 1 circle. I ditched out. I'm going for the 2 circle. It's risky though. Look at him. He's going to point that nose rounds over the head. This next shot's going to be dangerous. There it is. See? Oh my god. Okay, those first 3 or 4 tracers went way too close for comfort there. But as you can see, he is slow because he was the 1 circle. He was trying to do the radius fight. But I've ditched out. I've regained most of my energy, and we are back in the rate fight. And I am once again winning the rate fight. So just stick to what your aircraft is better at. You know, don't do what the other guy wants to do. Why would you do that? And I still see a lot of comments of people talking about it's not fair, it's not fair. You know, this isn't fair. That fight wasn't fair. There's no such thing as fair in a dogfight, guys. Splash 1 flanker. Smoke. Okay, he's not dead. But I'm gonna just Fox 2 him. Let's wrap this up. Lock him up. Come on. There we go. Uncage. Fox 2. Dead. Alright, good fight there. Nice out of plane there to extend his life a little bit. I wasn't gonna do 3 rounds, but so many people have been commenting that they want longer videos. I'm gonna try to give you a longer video here today, at least 1 more round. And, you know, again, the F-16, very, very good as long as you keep it in the 2 circle. I swear I've never gone 1 circle with the F-16 and felt that I was doing well. And it's, like I said, it's one of the few aircraft that really, really is dominant in the 2 circle. Once again here, I'm just trying to climb over his nose. I have a decent amount of separation, so I feel pretty safe. He can't get rounds on. He's almost always going to influence the 1 circle turn at the beginning of the merge. That's to be expected from a flanker. But as the fight develops, you should be able to drag him into a 2 circle fight. That shouldn't be too difficult. And if you're really struggling with it, take away his altitude, right? Drag him to the ground, get him on the hard deck there, and you know, rate him with terrain, because then he can't dump his nose anymore without crashing, right? That's what I do with guys who are really, really effective in forcing 1 circle fights. And, you know, the F-16, just stiff arm him. Don't let him drag you into the 1 circle fight. Don't be enticed into it. That's what I often find. People get greedy, people get enticed. They see, like, they're like, oh, I can pull him into the HUD here and kill him, and they do, and then they miss, and they refuse to let him go. They refuse to let the bandit, you know, go and get back into the 2 circle fight. They stay in there with them because they cannot believe that they missed a shot, you know, and they just want to stay there and they want to win, and they get neutralized with the 1 circle. Like, take the shot, take a snapshot, and then forget about it. Go back to the 2 circle. Forget about it, as they say. I guess we're not Italian, so however the South Koreans would say that, you can imagine them saying that. And right here, so we are again rating him on the deck here. You see, as soon as you get that flanker down onto the deck, he's just about, you know, not an opponent at all for an F-16 in a raid fight. A splash. He didn't see that nose coming around that time, or he would have gotten out of plane. I don't think he expected that at all. The F-16's doing better, man. Still a lot of work to do, but it's better.